Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Let It Rip Sports Show. Today's topic, Terrelle Pryor. A couple days ago, the announcement came via his agent that he's going to make the switch from quarterback to wide receiver. Some say that switch should have came 2 to 3 years earlier. I'm not going to knock a man who's trying to fulfill his dreams in the NFL and show perseverance. Now, not even 2 days passed before this man gets picked up by the Cleveland Browns. What do I think of this move? I think it's a great move for both the Cleveland Browns and Terrelle Pryor. For the Cleveland Browns, I think it's a good move because it gives them depth at receiver, and they don't have a lot of depth, especially in the tall receiver range. The tallest receiver now is Dwayne Bowe. You got Andrew Hawkins, who was on Sports Science for his amazingly quick feet. You got Brian Hartline. Just to name a few of their receivers. Yeah, they're names you heard of, but they're not names that really scare you if you're a defensive coordinator and you're a DB. Now you have Terrelle Pryor, who's 6'4", 6'5", runs a sub 4.4, and he's just a freak athlete. I've seen him a lot at Ohio State. He beat us because I was at Wisconsin when he did beat us. I saw him because I'm a Raiders fan, so I saw every game that he played in. And the man has all the physical tools to play in the NFL, just not a quarterback. But now as a receiver, when you can run like that, there's going to be questions about his route running ability. But when you're 6'4", 6'5", and you can jump out the gym and you run a sub 4.4, you can have success earlier on with a limited route tree. There have been numerous cases where people have done that. Most notably right now, you can look at Mike Evans. He didn't have a comprehensive route tree. He had a couple of routes, and he still did work. Now, the real question is, can this man catch? Because if he can't catch, no matter how high you can jump or fast you can run, if you can't catch, you can't catch. And I hate to say it, but Darius Harabay is a prime example. Had all the physical tools. Catching ability is a little question mark on his resume. And I hate to say that because he's a Raider. He was a Raider and he was drafted 8th overall. Probably shouldn't have been drafted in the 2nd or 3rd round. But let's not go back in time and talk about that. Still pains me. Anyway, now if the man can't catch, then this is going to be a quick experiment. But if he can have somewhat if he's somewhat adept at catching the ball, this is a good pickup for both teams. And this is also for Terrelle Pryor, this is a good pickup because this gives him a chance to make a team that needs receiver depth. And this is also, even though I said they don't have a lot of depth at receiver, where they don't have a lot of names that scare you, they do have some names that can get you by, and they don't have to immerse or throw in Terrelle Pryor into the fire ASAP. So this gives him a time. This place gives him a time to kind of acclimate to the receiver position. I think honestly, he'll make the team. He might be the 4th or 5th receiver on the team, but I think he'll do that. He'll have those flashy impact plays. Hopefully, I don't think they'll come with regularity, especially in his first year as a wide receiver. I could be wrong, or he could be totally terrible as a wide receiver in the NFL. But there's something to be said for a guy who can run a sub 4.4, 6'5", and can jump out the gym. So I'm hoping success to this man at the wide receiver position. To give a quick, without seeing him play, to give a quick prediction for what he's gonna do, I'd probably say 30 receptions, 400 yards, maybe 3 touchdowns, 3 or 4 range touchdowns. But that's what I'm thinking that he's gonna get in this upcoming year. Now that we have one quarterback who couldn't succeed at the quarterback position, the real question is, when will Tim Tebow make that switch, if he will at all? But that's a video for the upcoming months. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. As always, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Feel free to leave comments and or suggestions. And as always, until next time, I'm your host, Eldridge Bell II.